Well, there it is. 1 year later, absolutely nothing has changed for me. Except I lost another year in my life. It's Christmas Day. I don't have a card. I don't have a phone call. Not even an email. I have nothing. I have no Christmas tree, no presents, no friends, no family, nothing. Nothing at all. I have nothing in my life. I have zero. And this is the reason I'm leaving here. I want to show you what I look at. Again, this is it. This is my life. I stare at that wall, and then I look over and I see the fridge and the stove and the sink. Alright, that's my life. This. And then once in a while I look out the window, but I don't see much. All I know is I hope that they don't see me, but I think that they might, at least when they're close to me. And this is it, Kevy. Don't forget, this is what you're running away from. It's effectively poverty. The only good thing you have is that you don't have to get up in the morning every day, which you quite like. I mean, the sleeping in part. Okay, just that again. I remember making last year's video and I was quite happy and saying this is the best Christmas of my life because she loves me. But the year passed and I learned that not only did she not ever really love me, I learned that, well, what did I learn? I mean, that's a big lesson. She had not even the slightest bit of concern of my well-being. She has ruined my life, and she knows it. And in the process, she's of course made herself a perfect little cozy life. And, following her words, I can go and die alone like the old loser that I am. And, that's what I'm doing right here. I'm dying alone like an old loser. And so I'm going to run away. I'll be out of here by March the 1st at the latest, barring any unforeseen incidents. But even those incidents are only going to delay. I am leaving here as soon as possible. And I'm doing it because I'm dying here. I'm going to just stay here and get older and die. I'll tell you, this year, I've spent roughly, my days are like this. I mean, not even roughly. There's no real exceptions except for the beginning of the year when I spent some days at home. I get out of the sack, which is just an old bed in a bag that Margaret and I bought. Well, that she actually bought when I kicked her out of my flat, which is 6 years ago. I wrap myself up in a cheap duvet and I throw some blankets on top and an old coat. I sleep on the floor. I get out of that when I can finally shake my body out, which is usually about 11 a.m. I walk directly to this kitchen, which is about 4 steps away. I make coffee and a banana shake, and I sit down. Then I don't really do anything else until I go to bed, which is about roughly 15 hours later. During those 15 hours, I get up from this position to go to the bathroom, to make coffee, and eat. I play games on the internet. I do a little bit of reading and stuff on the internet. But I do nothing else, really. Really nothing at all. 2 or 3 times a week I walk 400 meters to the grocery store and back. I buy tobacco and nothing else. This year I bought this computer because I had to. I bought a pair of jeans. And that's all I remember buying. So basically my days are, I get up, I sit on this chair, which I'm going to show you right now. I'll show you this chair actually. There. That chair, right there. I have spent more than half of this entire year, without the slightest exaggeration, right there. Just like that. I'll show you me actually, if I can. There. That's me. 15 hours a day. Every day. Every single day. There are no exceptions. I have no friends. I have nothing to do. Nothing. Nothing. So, I was thinking this morning, what if I imagine I was in Edmonton and I was suffering the same fate? So I say to myself, hey, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you $50,000 and I'll send you to Europe and you can choose the destination. How about the south of France? Try to recover down there. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it because it's the cheapest option. I'm going to give it a real go. I'm trying to get, something together. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to go to England. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to go to Ireland. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to go to Canada. But all in all, I don't believe it's going to work because of my age. Maybe I'll be smart enough to find myself a woman who will pay for everything. But, I don't believe it. I don't believe that's what I want either. And frankly, I think I'm just walking towards my death. Actually, I have to stop now because I have to go to take a break. I'll pick up in a minute if I can be bothered. Anyway, I want to say to myself, Merry Christmas, Kevy. You really didn't do well this year. You did very, very badly, but I know you were scared. Now it's time to change. It's time to get out of here and go and live your life. There's so much you didn't do this year, particularly sex, particularly going out, particularly, any sort of social interaction or work or anything at all this year. You have lived like a prisoner. Run for your life, buddy. Run for your life.